Hey, I'm JD Shoemate. Welcome back. We're here at the tournament. I'm here with
Anton Skrovo, commentated the last game, which was a great game.
Yeah, what an amazing game last time. First game of the tournament went to overtime.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that really sets the tone for the entire tournament.
Including that amazing comeback that happened by the other team, by the Pioneers.
Yeah, the Pioneers definitely worked hard in the second half to come back. Brought it all the way back to bring it even, but only able to scrape up 2 points in overtime, and unfortunately that just wasn't enough. And we have an interview, actually, with Coach Lester from the Jackson State Generals, who just won the last game. We'll kick it over to Sean Bowman now.
I got a question for you. How did you feel, being up most of the game and then having to go into overtime? What was going through your mind?
Well, I figured they'd make a run at some point of the game. We just did what we could to stop it. Luckily, our guys, were resilient. We held on to the lead. We got it overtime. We played well, and we were able to hang on and win.
Okay, well, thank you, Coach. What are your thoughts on your game tomorrow? How are you going to prepare for it?
We're just going to go back and watch some film tonight at the hotel and try to make some corrections from our last game when we played them. It's going to be tough, but I think we can get it done.
All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, thank y'all.
Thank you, Sean. We're back. We're going to move on with this tournament today. The next game is the Columbia State Chargers versus Dyersburg State Eagles. Columbia State Chargers starters are number 0, Isaiah Blacksmith, number 4, Keldrick LaSure, number 13, Jeremiah Alexander, number 40, Chance Anderson, and number 53, Isaiah Crawley.
And for the Dyersburg State Eagles, the head coach is Alan Barnett, and the players are number 2, Julius Peterson for the starting lineup, number 15, Samuel Ward, number 22, Isaiah Moses, number 33, Myron McKinney, and number 42, Stacy Tyndall.
All right, and we're getting set here to go. And after last game, you gotta kind of hope
that this game goes as good as the other one, yeah.
Just as much as the last one did.
Because honestly, the beginning of the last one, it kind of looked more like a blowout than anything, but that proved me wrong.
Oh, yeah. I honestly thought the first game was just right there at the beginning. It looked like it was going to be a blowout, and then the Vol State Eagles just came out of nowhere.
You mean the Vol State Pioneers?
Pioneers.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm mixing up with Dyersburg State now.
It happens. It happens, man.
Regardless, we have a new game coming up, and we are ready to move on with today's action.
We are ready for some basketball. We have Stacy Tyndall, and it looks to be Chance, or who's going in front of us? Who's going for a jump ball? Stacy Tyndall and Isaiah Crowley going for the jump ball today. Stacy Tyndall of the Eagles and Isaiah of the Chargers. A jump ball win by the Eagles as Stacy Tyndall gets it. And we got a miss and a rebound.
Push shot there from Crawley doesn't fall.
We got Isaiah Moses missing a jumper. As it looks like the Eagles are actually trying to play a lot of heavy defense in this game.
Dyersburg, I saw them last week, and they played a lot of press and trap, full court press and trap. It was a very interesting strategy to see. Didn't work out, but we'll see how they could approach this game today.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully it's going to end up well, as we have a 3 made.
Great shot there from LaSure.
By LaSure, yeah. That was a really good shot. He was wide open. I don't know where the man was, as we have the ball being taken up the court by Samuel Ward, passing it out to the open man.
Oh, and McKinney answers on the other end.
Wow.
1 minute in, and we've got dueling threes.
Yeah. This game may be closer than last time, even from the get-go. As you see number 4 yelling, LaSure yelling for this man to be open.
And LaSure really directing the offense out here, acting like a floor general.
Yeah. We have the
what a pass.
What a pass, but not a make as the Eagles are taking up the court. We have a layup made and a
Samuel
foul.
Ward with the and one.
Wow.
What a strong take, and the emotion after the play.
The emotion. He looks like he just exploded, and he really did. That was a great play. As he now goes for the and one. The Dyersburg State Eagles are up 5-3, sorry. And they may make it 6 here with this free throw. And they did, as Samuel Ward scores the free throw.
Be 6-3 Dyersburg State first half with 18:26 left on the clock.
Oh, yeah.
Still early. Still early.
Still early, indeed. As we have Alexander going up, and he passes it out to the open man. Who makes it?
What a rat pass by Alexander. And
Isaiah Crowley with the three. They're not losing
and
this
they're
lead.
going tick for tack here at the beginning of the game. What a great little spar here to open the game up.
Yeah, there has only been a 3-point lead so far, and it's been easily responded to by the other team. So you have a wide open two that's a miss and a rebound by.
Stacey Tyndall not able to finish there. He had a great game last week.
Yeah. We see LaShore passing it out to Chance Anderson, who misses. And
Oh, and gets the offensive rebound.
And another miss. We have Myron McKinney, who has the ball, trying to pump fake to try to fake out his opponents as he's open on the three, but he passes it out to the man, and it is a
And Tyndall with
make.
a great work inside there.
Yeah, great work by
Really
Stacey
strong
Tyndall.
move to get the hook shot to go in.
Sort of reminiscent of like a Tim Duncan sort of play.
Oh,
would you say?
definitely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
great
almost a
defense there from
steal.
McKinney.
Wow. Sort of reminiscent of the last game where.
Good job to get in the passing lane there. Yeah, we might end up seeing the same thing.
Yeah. They're still going tick for tack though. Columbia State's only down 2.
That's true. 8-6, 17 minutes left.
Yeah. As we have LaShore inbound, or taking the ball from the inbound. One thing I will note though, there's actually a real big depth on both teams compared to the last game where there's only one on one team. You know, like look
Yeah.
at the depth. There's like at least 5 players deep in each team.
Oh, definitely.
So that's going to
Oh,
sure
great move going baseline.
What a great move by Jeremiah Alexander of the Columbia State Chargers.
That'll be before the shooting motion, so there'll be a thrown in by LaShore.
Yeah, Keldrick LaShore is LaShore is going to be inbounding the ball. It looks like, is he? Yeah, he is. I wasn't sure if they're doing an inbound or what, but yeah, it looks like they're inbounding the ball.
I think we're going to have a substitution here.
Yeah,
Yep.
we are bringing in
Alexander will come into the game. And we had
a turnover as Isaiah Moses goes for a 3 and not an air ball, but a miss.
I'm sorry, that was Neal coming into the game. That was
Neal, yeah. That's why I was confused. I was like, what?
And Neal came in for Samuel Ward. Yeah, looks like he's a little bit aggravated there on the bench. I'm not sure what's wrong there.
Isaiah Moses with the turnover pass out of bounds. It was the intended target was Julius Peterson, who hasn't really touched the ball much this game, surprisingly.
True, and Neal is actually over there with the trainers on the floor now being stretched out. I think he may have hurt his hip there.
Ooh, that's not good. As we have Keldrick LaShore passing the ball to the
great
wide open.
and
the
throws
slam.
down the hammer.
The hammer slam dunk by Chance Anderson of the Columbia State Chargers. What an amazing
Chance
play.
Anderson found himself left alone there and took advantage.
Mr. Anderson. The Matrix would be proud. As it looks like there's a bit of anger on the face of who's that number? I can't even see the number. Looks like 40? Yeah, 40. Looks like a bit of anger on the face of Chance Anderson. That's one thing I will say about this game. There's a lot more emotion in this game
definitely.
from the looks of it. In the last game, the players were good, but they weren't, they didn't really show emotion. I've not seen 2 stretches of emotion by the Eagles so far.
That'll be 8-8 with 16 minutes left. Oh, what an inbound. Shot off the inbound.
And it was contested, but it was a
person not able to finish there.
Yeah, we have Keldrick LaShore passing out to Jeremiah Alexander, who misses a layup. Rebounded
by McKinney.
Yeah. McKinney's taking it up the court. He looks like a big
Kearney
man.
pushed over Person. Person fakes the 3.
Person to McKinney. McKinney with the 3 and a miss. Wow, he wasn't really contested.
That will be Columbia State possession.
Yeah, I'm surprised he missed that though. That wasn't really that contested.
Yeah, that was seemed like an easy given, but sometimes you can be too wide open.
Oh yeah, true. Chance Anderson inbounds the ball to Keldrick LaShore. It looks like also Isaiah Blacksmith hasn't had much of a touch as of late, surprisingly.
Oh, what a move there to get around.
What a shuffle. What a
goodness.
make.
Isaiah Crawley all the way to the rim.
Good job, Isaiah. We have Person. I don't know why I thought it was Peterson. We have Person with the ball, passing it out to, I forgot it was like an AP. We have Peterson passing to Isaiah Moses, and looks to be a...
Oh, not able to finish. Tyndall.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Turnover.
I'm not sure whose possession that is.
It's the possession of the Eagles, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because it last touched the
So
Tyndall
Tyndall able to keep his hands off of it there.
Good job on Tyndall's part, as we have an inbound of the ball. Ooh, turnover. Wow, we saw a lot of those in the last game, huh? As we have Isaiah Crowley with the steal.
Crawley taking it all the way down court. Oh, and he will be fouled going to the rim, go to the line for 2.
Yeah, right now the score is Columbia State 10, Dyersburg State 8. 15-12 in the first quarter. What do you thought so far about the game while we get into the free-throw motion?
Well, so far, definitely been a much harder start for both teams in the last game.
Yeah.
Both teams are just staying neck and neck so far. 10-8, 15 minutes left. I mean, we're seeing dunks.
Yeah. I will say also, I feel like the three ball isn't as big on these teams as the last games.
Like you see a lot more length in these lineups than you did in the last game. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, both teams in the last game both had very small ball lineups. It looks like both teams here are going for more of a traditional lineup.
Yeah, or even a big man lineup. It looks like they're really tall.
And not just tall, they have a lot of length. I mean, there's a lot of wingspan on all these players.
Oh yeah, so hopefully this could be a more athletically inclined game. As
oh,
we got a fake.
What a 3 from McKinney!
Wow, what a
with
fake
a
and
hand
a
in
three.
his face from way outside.
Just as we were talking about it, they delivered and shot the 3. Wow, as we have Kendrick McClure taking it up to, or Liz LaShore, sorry, taking it up the floor.
Oh, and LaShore could not wrap that pass in there. It looks like he tried to put the English on it and didn't quite get enough on there.
Yeah, he was probably trying to get it to Isaiah Crowley, who was opening the paint, but it was intercepted, or tried to be intercepted.
Yeah, I think just didn't get quite enough English on that one.
Yeah. As we have Stacy Tindall holding the ball. Passes it out to Daryl Houston.
Daryl Houston comes up just a little bit short, and Crowley with a good move to get inside.
Good move, and an and one.
What a strong move to get to that one.
Yeah. Crowley has been doing pretty good this game.
Crowley is a one-man fast break right now.
Yeah. I'm hoping to see more dunks, though. Anyway, so now we're back. The score is 12-11, 14-21. We have free throws to be shot now. Again, this is just a really close game. There's only been one solid leader so far. As we have, and the second make by the Columbia State Chargers. As we have Julius Person taking it up the floor. One thing I like about both these teams, though.
Oh, what a shot there, and that'll be a foul.
A three-point play, too.
Myron McKinney fouled on the 3, and that's the third three-point foul we've seen today.
Yeah, 2 in the last game, 1 in this game, and we're only like 5 minutes in. Man, games can go by fast. Well, one thing I will say that I like about both these teams, though, is they're passing the ball a lot more. Like, there's not really any selflessness with either of these teams.
Yes, you're definitely seeing a lot more ball movement, a lot more screens being set, people sacrificing themselves to be able to free open a man. It's a lot more team-oriented basketball.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's one dominant scorer on the team that they always need to pass it out to and make the man be double teamed like with the previous teams we've seen.
McKinney will make the second.
Yeah, he missed the first. He made the second. Yeah. Take them both, and now you have a family. I don't know. I was making a joke there, but yeah. So we got the Columbia State Chargers being up 1 against Dyersburg State. As Dyersburg State goes for their third 3-throw and the 3-point play attempt, and it is a make. As now we are tied once again.
I'll tie it, 14:08 left in the first half. And here comes Dyersburg State with the full court press I was talking about earlier.
Ooh, it's a deadly looking thing that they're doing there.
Oh, Crowley with what a pass there.
What a pass. It looks like he was drawing looks like he drew the foul.
He bounced that right inside to Isaiah Blacksmith, and that was just, you don't see that kind of passing from a big man very often.
Yeah, exactly, as we now have Isaiah Blacksmith shooting for the 2. I will say I'm kind of enjoying the more big man-oriented game. Like I'm enjoying more of the driving in the paint sort of aspect of it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I mean, even in modern NBA, you don't really see that much anymore. A lot of people go for threes. Even big men go for threes.
More physical basketball sometimes can be a more fun game to watch.
Exactly.
And
if you look at Vince Carter, for example, like he's one of the most physical players I've ever seen, and he was just remarkable.
Remember his dunk in the Olympics?
Oh yeah, 2006, he destroyed somebody. That was a great highlight there. As we now have, it looks like.
Marion Armour bringing it up court.
Yeah. As he passes it out to.
Oh, good finish there from Myron McKinney.
Good finish by McKinney. McKinney's been doing really good on the.
And here comes this full court press. Watch this, because occasionally they'll throw in the trap with the press, and it really, really gets in the head of the ball handler.
Yeah.
Ooh, good pass there.
I think one of the best things about this, it's like we drew another foul. There's going to be like so many fouls by the end of this game. We're already at 4 and 3 each. But what I was going to say was, I feel like running that sort of play when it's not really standard, it kind of sets it kind of gets into the mental aspect of something because they don't really know how to stop it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you don't really see it much, so it's not something that you're taught.
And even if you,
we have Justin Slocum going for the free throw attempt as he hits the first.
and when you do the full court pressing trap, it doesn't give the offense any time to set up play because they're having to waste at least 10 seconds just to get the ball across half court, and then you're not left with enough time to run your set that you're usually used to running.
Yeah.
You're having to go deep into your playbook for that one.
As we have Slocum, hitting the second one. It is 17-15, 13-19 in the quarter. Columbia State up.
And Armour passes it across court.
Ooh, what a nice pass over the man's arms. As we got a missed
and
air
Birch
ball.
can't finish that one.
Birch cannot finish, sadly. That's one thing I'm liking about this game, too, is we're not always,
And Crawley all the way to the rim again, but blocked.
Yeah, as we see
McKinney with the fast break.
And then make. Wow, they're going faster now.
What a finish.
One thing I was saying about this game, though, I feel like this is going to be a way faster game when we get go because the fact that there's so much depth, they can actually not get tired out so fast.
Exactly. And
so we're going to see a lot more fast-paced basketball, which is always fun to watch, especially in a tournament like this.
And when McKinney's basketball had 17 with 12 and a half left in the first half.
Yeah. You see the ball passed out to...
Oh, what a fake.
Antoine Willis. And a miss, and rebounded, and made.
Oh, not able
so
to finish
close.
on the rebound.
So close. As we have Person taking the ball to court.
Oh, no, I think that was Armour. I'm sorry.
That was Armour.
Yeah.
Apologies.
And Armour picks up and draws the blocking call there.
Yeah, draws the blocking call. You know, him inbounding the ball.
Oh, and we're going to have some substitutions here. We'll have Donovan Wilson in for McKinney and Stacy Tyndall in for Alex Birch.
Looks like the starting lineup has come back in the game for the most part. As we have Armour inbounding the ball to Julius Person. And he's trying to draw. And the three-point miss by Donovan Wilson as Kedrick Lejeune has the ball.
And Lejeune is a very speedy point guard. Every time he's brought it up the court, he's come very fast and able to change speeds very quickly.
Yeah. We have Person taking the ball now. A three-point make by Daryl Houston of the Dyersburg Eagles.
Daryl Houston finds himself up in the corner and drills it. That'll make a three-point lead for the Eagles with 11 and a half left in the first half.
I believe this is the first time that Dyersburg State is up by more than one.
I think so. I think this is the first time any team's up by more than 2.
No, I think they were up by 3 earlier.
Oh, were they?
Ooh, hard
what
foul.
a foul.
What a hard foul at that by Isaiah Crowley. Crowley says no excuses. Work for it. Wow.
I'm not sure. I think Dyersburg was called for the foul, but man, he went down hard.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that should have just – I don't think he should be able to shoot these out. He was doing kind of at the whole thing. I feel like he charged his man personally, but that's just me. As we have Isaiah Crowley going for the free throw.
And we'll have some substitutions coming up here for Columbia. We'll have Marcus Mitchell checking in the game for the first time for Isaiah Blacksmith.
Yeah, to me at least, it looks like most of these people, most of the guys brought in are about like 6'4", 6'5". Like
Mitchell's a freshman forward.
Yeah. We have Crowley shooting the second free throw, and it is a make by Crowley.
And we'll have one more substitution now. Alexander will be coming back in the game for Isaiah Crowley.
It's good that they're resting him, though. I mean, I would rest him after that play that just happened.
Oh, yeah.
Give him some time to relax. We're going back in a little bit later. We have time. As we have a three, another three, and a miss.
Oh, Houston couldn't convert on that one.
By Houston.
Good pass from LeSure.
As we have LeSure taking the ball back, and a
Alexander for the 3.
And a air ball. Wow. One thing I'm kind of noticing as a common trend is I feel like they're missing a lot more threes, and they're forcing a lot of them too. Not even just this game, but the previous game
Person
too.
with a deep 3, not able to hit that one. Yeah, definitely forcing a lot more threes now here as we're getting halfway through the first half.
Yeah.
Oh, great pass there.
Great pass and a great make too.
Yeah.
By Justin Slocum. Slocum, who's been doing pretty good this game so far.
Yeah, he has.
I think he's 2 for 2 for the free
Great
throw.
passing here for Columbia State early on.
Yeah. This game is now 21-20 with 10:34 left to go. We have number 42 trying to back down his man.
Stacy Tyndall couldn't get turnaround there.
We have
Sure pushing it up.
pushing out the number 4.
And that'll be blocked by Daryl Houston with the block and the rebound.
Daryl Houston seems to be the answer for this team. I mean, with the corner rolls, you could kind of say he's Iverson in a way.
He's definitely showing some high energy play here early on. 10.5 minutes left, 1 point lead for Dyersburg State. Columbia State.
Donovan Wilson was trying to cross over his man, but in the act of it, he got stripped, and it looks like it's I think he's shooting 3 throws on this. Yeah, he is shooting, he's shooting 3 throws.
That'll be a foul on Slocum. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, foul on Slocum.
We have Donovan Wilson shooting his 3 throws, who had just come in a game not too long ago. He is going for the first one. It is a miss. It's a air ball or a toilet bowl out.
Oh, and Samuel Ward will be checking back in now. Good to see him back on the court after stepping out early on.
Yeah, he was the one who kind of sparked my idea that this team's really emotional because you know that one play that he did early on.
Oh yeah, and he had to be seen by the trainers over the sidelines. It's good to see him back out here.
Yeah, good to see he's not hurt. You don't want these young kids being hurt now. As we have Donovan Wilson hitting the second free throw.
And Myron McKinney will be checking in for Wilson.
Yeah, we now have a tied game. Whoa, they're speeding it up now.
Oh, wow, what a pass.
What a pass, what a play, what a transition.
Great transition by Columbia State.
Marcus Mitchell with the nicely made layup.
And there's Samuel Ward wide open from deep, couldn't convert, but Tyndall with the rebound.
Tyndall's just controlling the paint, it seems like, at this point.
The last game I saw Tyndall in, he was controlling the paint most of the game. Great defense there from Dyersburg.
Yeah.
Keep that pass from getting through.
You know, it's nasty that it's kind of picking up on both sides, too.
Oh, yeah, both teams are playing a lot faster right now. 23 all, 9 minutes left in the first half.
We have Kendrick LaShore trying to size up Houston as he passes it out. We have a battle of the big men, and back to LaShore, who passes
3
it
seconds left on the shot clock, and he'll be able to finish.
Nice conversion.
Finishes right at the end of the clock there.
Good job.
That was number 11, Marcus Mitchell.
Great play by Marcus Mitchell. We have Houston controlling the ball. Houston passes it out to the open man on the 3, and it is a miss.
Myron McKinney wide open, couldn't convert, but Stacy Tyndall getting a second chance once again.
Stacy Tyndall's kind of saving this team if you think about it, because like they've had a lot of open threes, and it seems like Stacy's always been the one to get the rebound.
All the way to the rim.
I will say, though, I feel like having a good big man on your front is always a good thing to have.
Oh, and LaSure with the good defense. And that came right at us here at the scorer's table.
They're just trying to get us involved, man. It's all good. I'm going to be part of the game. Give me a uniform. I got you guys. As we now have an inbound by Dermarin Armour. Sorry. As we have Myron McKinney going for the 3.
And what defense.
By Myron McKinney.
Great defense, but better offense there. McKinney with a great shot.
I will say one thing I feel like this team, is that a steal? And
McKinney with the great hustle there.
Scrap by McKinney.
Wow.
What I was saying was, though, I feel like we're getting into a timeout right now, but I will say that I think one thing that I feel like Dyersburg has over Columbia State is they have a great big man. Whenever they're missing shots, it seems like Tyndall has always been there to get the rebound and get the score. I feel like that's something always good to have for a team like this.
Tyndall's definitely showing some scrappiness and some heart out here, and McKinney right there.
Oh, yeah.
Just sacrificing his body, hitting the floor to get the
and on top of hitting the floor, he hit the 3 too.
Oh yeah.
And so he's balling out now. I hope they keep him in the game. I mean, I know they have a lot of depth, but you shouldn't take a man out when he's hot.
All right, we'll have both teams coming back out here now to resume play.
For the Eagles, we have Houston. We have a problem. We have Tyndall. I think they took out McKinney. Is McKinney in? Yeah, he's over there.
Yeah, McKinney's right back here.
We have McKinney, we have Ward, and we have Armour. Who do we have for the Chargers coming in the game?
We have right now Marcus Mitchell in, LaSure, Isaiah Crawley, Antoine Williams, and Chance Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Very tall lineup here for the Columbia State Eagles coming out here.
As McKinney's inbounding the ball to Houston.
Oh,
Houston
deep
has the
inbound.
ball. No, now Houston has the ball.
Ward with a great fake and take.
Great fake stick and almost
not
a
able to
make.
finish.
Shake and bake, misses the make. That's depressing. As we have Keldrick LaSure passing the ball out to number 53.
And both teams are playing with a lot of scrappiness right now. Samuel Ward taking up the court fast, and he finds himself at the rim and misses.
And a fall on top of the man. I think that was Houston that.
Yes.
Houston took the. Oh no, that was Armour who took the ball.
And Samuel Ward, all the way to the rim by himself and fronts it off.
I'm kind of surprised that Keldrick kind of shrugged off. Like he kind of just backed off a little bit.
He really did, didn't he?
It was weird, but I mean, I don't know. But either way,
some of that James Harden defense.
yeah, James Harden or yeah, he's a hell of an offensive man, but pretty bad defensive one. As we now have possession, I think the possession now goes to the Columbia State Chargers as they are inbounding.
We'll be seeing shots.
Are we?
I think so. We're in the bonus already.
Oh, yeah. I think it's because they drew a charge. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, and it'll be 28-27, 7.5 minutes left in the first half.
Yep, and we have, it looks to be Keldrick? Yeah, I think it's, Keldrick.
That'll be LaSure there at the line.
Yeah, Keldrick going for the thing. I'm pretty sure that that the guy was caught in the act of like trying to flop, and
yeah,
I think that's what it was. As we have Keldrick LaSure going for the 2, now Columbia State is down 1, 27-28 against Dyersburg State. 7:32 left in the game. As we have Keldrick LaSure going for his first free throw. I think this is his first of the game.
And this is another game where we're seeing a lot of fouls early on.
Yeah, a lot of them.
You have Columbia State now with
7.
With 6 fouls for Columbia, 7 fouls for Dyersburg.
Yeah, as you see Keldrick LaSure missing the first free throw, and he goes out of bounds. Wow, Stacy Tyndall. It looks like those. It looked like he went out of.
No, I think Tyndall just kept his body away from it so it didn't bounce off of him.
It's surprising as we have McKinney inbounding the ball to Samuel Ward. Samuel Ward taking up the ball. Now I like that. I'm like what I'm seeing from Samuel Ward. He seems like a guy that's not afraid to do what he wants to do. He's not
Samuel Ward is
show emotion.
Oh, look at him!
Yeah, look at the explosive. Wow! What a layup by Samuel Ward.
Great explosive move to get himself the rim there.
Yeah, great job. As he's not going to get the end one, hopefully.
He is taking people on that first step and not letting them keep up with him, keeping them on his hip all the way to the rim.
I will say I feel like every team that has their really good core. Like I feel like the good core of the Eagles is Ward, McKinney, and Tyndall most of all. Personally, from
definitely
how
seems like it so far.
Yeah.
And good conversion there from Ward.
Yep.
That'll make a 3-point lead for Dyersburg State.
And now we have Trey Foster in the game. I guess subbed out from Keldrick LaSure. As we have Trey Foster trying to draw isolation from Ward as he passes out to the open
Oh,
head.
what a pass!
What a pass, and what a steal. I believe it's a steal.
Yes, that'll be Dyersburg State possession.
Yes, it is. As let's see who's gonna be inbounding the ball. Now, I will say, like, one thing I do like about this game is, like I was saying earlier.
No, I'm sorry. That will be foul shots again.
Oh, I think it's because they're out of fouls to give.
Oh.
There are a lot of fouls this game.
We're already at 15 fouls total in this first half.
And we've only gone for about 8 minutes so far.
The score is 31-28, 6 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first half.
We have Julius Person going for the free throw attempt, and it is made for the first.
Very chippy game so far.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, one thing I do love about this game is there's just a lot more raw emotion in this game.
But is this more of a chippy game, or do you think the refs are just calling it really, really tight so far?
I mean, maybe it's refs. I feel like the refs called it really tight last time, too. Like, they've been really on their game today. I do appreciate the refs doing that. I feel like players shouldn't get away for any fouls, no matter what. As Keldrick LaSure is back in the game. We have him passing it out to... And now back to Keldrick
And LaSure wide open.
And a 3.
And converts, and that'll make it a 2-point game. Dyersburg State in the lead. 6.5 minutes left here in the first half.
The score is 33-31. Dyersburg State with the lead. For me, I'm kind of impressed with what I've seen so far in terms of play. Like, I feel like this game, I feel like a lot of the players aren't really the best at 3-point shots. I feel like they're making up for it with their layup abilities and with their ability to draw fouls, which I feel like is why there's so many fouls in the game so far. There are already 16 fouls, and we're only like halfway through the first half.
You're seeing both, and misses the free throw there, but you're seeing both teams play with a lot more energy and take a lot more drives to the rim.
Oh yeah, and I feel like that's a good thing to do. I feel like you shouldn't always rely on the three because not everybody can hit from that area all the time.
Oh, good pass
Ooh.
inside, and Chance Anderson uses his body to create space there for the easy layup.
I feel like that should have been a foul. I feel like he pushed his man a little bit. That was just
I think that would, if anything, that would have been a blocking call.
maybe.
He definitely didn't have position. He was right in the shooter's box.
As we have Samuel Ward taking it up for the layup and a block.
blocked by Isaiah Blacksmith there.
Yeah.
Great athletic move to get his hand in that way of that one.
Yeah. As we now have Julius Person inbounding the ball. Passing out to McKinney. McKinney's been pretty good with the three-point line so far, at least to my knowledge.
Double team McKinney there in the corner.
Yeah. Samuel Ward with the ball. And he's going to shoot a three, and it is a miss by Samuel Ward.
Hesitated a little bit there. If he probably would have pulled it right when he got his hands on it, he might have had a better chance of making that one.
Yes, well, he would have. As we have a three made.
Great shot by Crawley.
Right in his face, too, which is remarkable. And now the game is actually tied. Or, no, it's not tied. It's 33 to 36.
That'll break the tie. 36-33. 5 minutes left in the first half.
See, last game I kind of had my money on Jackson State at this point in the game, but this game, I mean, it could still be anybody's game.
Not a very smart shot there.
Yeah, as we have Keldrick Shore driving up to the paint, driving up, and a
LaSure is a
layup.
one-man fast break.
Wow. He's kind of showing like Iverson in a way with what he just did.
Wow.
Iverson used to pull the same stuff, especially in that finals game against the Lakers back in 01.
That was a great move to the rim to finish off the finger roll, and we'll have some substitutions here for both teams.
It looks as though three people are being subbed in.
Dyersburg State will bring in Houston, Birch, and can't see right now.
As we have
That'll
Keldrick
be
Shore
Neal.
making a free throw. We have McKinney, who currently has just in the ball. He passes it out. I feel like they should pass it more to McKinney because McKinney's been doing pretty well for himself as he's
McKinney's
played.
definitely had a good game so far.
Yeah. Houston has the ball. Houston, do we have a problem? Is he going to try to cross over his man? And pass between the legs as number 30 goes up for the layup. Pass to McKinney.
Great move by McKinney.
Wow, great move overall.
Not able to finish, but man, and comes up with the offensive rebound.
And it is just snagged. He's like, not in my house, says number 53.
A lot of high energy play early on, and open three, not able to fall.
And he was a big contestant on that, but yeah, he's sort of open.
Game's almost going a little bit faster than we can call at this point, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. McKinney goes for the layup, and it's a miss by McKinney.
Great moves to get into the lane, but not able to finish right here in the last few minutes.
Oh, I thought about to see a dunk. That would have been
what
cool.
a move, and that'll make it 41-33 with 4 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, honestly, earlier it was kind of tick for tack, but it seems like Columbia State's kind of taking this one away at this point. It's 41-33, 3:52 left in the quarter.
And Person wide open in the corner,
And
not
a
able to
miss
convert.
by Person.
Rebounded by Crawley. And LaSure
has the ball, passes it out to Crowley. Is Crowley going to...
And that will be a double dribble, or a travel, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a travel by Isaiah Crowley. I've heard a little bit about Crowley, Love. I've heard he's a really, from what I've seen, he's a pretty good player. I've seen some of his highlights before the game.
I've been watching him so far in this game. He's very athletic, very fast for a man of his size.
Yeah.
And just shows a lot of heart and injury on the court.
Yeah, as we have Houston taking possession of the ball, passing it out to Alex
And Birch with a good move to get in the lane, not able to finish.
Miss.
And the scoring route continues here for Dyersburg State, 41-33 with 3 minutes left.
We have a contested three missed, and a rebound, and
and not
another
able
miss.
to finish on the second chance.
I'm not. They need to start drinking some of that Michael Jordan drink because they're not doing too well now. I don't know what's going on with them. And
Person missed the pull-up three.
It was kind of contested. That's kind of why I feel like, I worry about some of these players that are taking so many contested threes.
I think the three-point bug has definitely hit basketball in a big way, and I don't know when we'll see that trend go away right now.
Yeah. As we have Keldrick LaSure trying to size up Person.
Steph Curry changed the way the game looks for a lot of players.
Ooh,
great
what a
move by
fake.
Crowley. Wow.
What a great fake. He was like, oh, I'm going to go up. Nope, not anymore.
He left Jaron Neal just flying by him.
Yeah. as we have Isaiah Crowley going for his 2 free throws. Not like you were saying though, it is kind of something to change the game, and I kind of worry that that's going to be a trend because I mean, I feel like in a traditional sense, I don't think big men should be able to shoot threes like they do. I don't know. I feel like they should be. I feel like if you're a big man, you should be more imposing.
I
like
don't know.
Shaq.
You've always had some big men that can shoot threes. I mean, Larry Bird wasn't a small guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, like centers is kind of more specifically what I'm talking
But
about.
I mean, you're seeing these days though the game's evolved. You're seeing more 3-pointers, but the problem is every person on the court right now feels like they can make a 3 from anywhere on the court.
Yeah.
Which is great if you can actually do it.
But a lot of times they can't.
But if not, stick to your positional role.
Yeah.
And make sure you're filling in what your team needs.
I kind of feel like teams need to bring back the triangle a bit more too. Like I feel like the triangle. Well, I mean, it depends who's on your roster, but I feel like the triangle is a pretty effective lineup.
I'm not sure. I think the triangle at this point is more of an antiquated lineup because of the speed and the athleticism you're seeing from the players today. If you're running a lineup more like with a lot of ball movement, player movement, you're going to have a lot more chances to score.
Yeah, kind of like the Suns lineup back in '06. One of the probably greatest lineups that I've seen in all my days. As we have Demarion Armour taking the ball, passing out to Allen Houston. Or not Allen Houston, sorry. Daryl Houston. I'm thinking about a former NBA player.
Oh, and almost
a turnover. We have Donovan Wilson sizing up his man.
Oh, Wilson with a good move there.
What a 3, but not
able to finish, and the scoring drought once again continues.
Yeah. Ooh, and it's a turnover by Jeremiah Alexander. We have Demarion Armour taking up the court, passing out to Houston. Houston with the 3, and it is a miss
not able to
by
convert
Houston.
There. Oh, what an offensive rebound!
What a
beautiful
pass! But not able to convert. It seems like they're not even a 3-point bug at this, but I feel like a lot of people just are not able to convert it.
Dyersburg State in a major scoring drought right now.
As has Columbia State didn't able to do too much either, as they miss that. And
great rebound there from Isaiah Blacksmith.
Yeah, doing really good.
And that'll make it a 12-point lead with 1:19 left in the first half.
He's creating his own plays like a Blacksmith creates their own tools, using them against the other opponents, as we have Demarion Armour taking the ball. You can hear the crowd chanting defense as we continue this on, as a missed layup by Samuel Ward. Antoine Williams passing it back to number 13 to pass back to him, or to Trey Foster.
Great fake there, but I'm not sure I would have went up that pass. He had a wide open center there in the lane.
Yeah.
Samuel Ward will stop.
Going for the 3, and it's a miss. It was wide open,
the scoring drought continues. I haven't seen a score from Dyersburg State now since about 4.5 minutes left in this first half, and we have 30 seconds now, 45-33.
Yeah, we have Trey Walker trying to size up his opponent, trying to James Harden him. He should just pass it a bit. I don't know. As he gets stopped on the pick.
Great screen there.
Great screen by number 0, as we get now a foul.
Isaiah Blacksmith about flattened that man there.
By Chance Anderson.
.4 here, 45-33 Columbia State. And we'll have Chance Anderson on the line.
Mr. Anderson, as I've started to call him. If only his name was Chris Anderson, then we could have a nice little story here about the Birdman, former NBA player.
He'll miss the first.
18.4 left in the half. Mr. Chance Anderson going for the 3-throw attempt, number 2. And he makes it. Chance Anderson hitting the second 3-throw.
They'll make it 46-33. This will likely be the last position on half. 15 seconds left.
We have Demarion Armour holding the ball. Passing out to Houston. Passes it to Samuel Ward. Goes for a layup.
Ward with a strong finish. 3 seconds left. And not able to get off a buzzer beater. That'll end the half. 46-35 Columbia State Chargers. And what do you think the key was to getting that 11-point lead right there at the end of the half.
I think it's just the ability to actually score, because I feel like Dyersburg has been like not able to score at all
It's
this
like
game.
somebody put a lid on the rim right there at the end of the half.
Yeah.
Right there at the end of the half.
Or just getting that reverse Michael Jordan juice from Space Jam. They're just not converting. So I feel like the next question, they're gonna have to make smarter plays and try to convert more. But we will be back at the next half. The score before we time out is 46-35. I'm Anton Skrobo.
And this is JD Shoemate. Join us for the second half.
And we will be back.
Hey, welcome back everyone in the second half. I'm JD Shoemate,
I'm Anton Scrobo.
and we're here back for the second half of the Dyersburg State Eagles versus Columbia State Chargers. The score is 46-35, Columbia State.
Now, I will say, like I was saying earlier, I think the key aspect of this game is actually, going for the foul, because obviously the three-point shots aren't hitting as much as they should have been. So there have been, 19 fouls in the first half?
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to kind of continue into the second unless somebody gets hot, and I don't think that they're going to get completely hot from the third.
So let's see, like I was saying, I watched Dyersburg State last week, and they're playing a lot of full court press and trap. Let's see if we might maybe see some of that strategy come out here in the second half to try and get some stops.
Yeah, we have Julius Person inbounding at the Samuel Ward, one of probably my favorite play on the court right now, because of that first play that they did when he was expressed heavy emotion.
Yeah, Samuel Ward definitely wears his heart on his sleeve, and he plays a lot of heart. And
As he goes
great
for
move to the
layup.
rim, but
As we were
blocked.
saying it, and then blocked again.
Another block.
And
wow.
maybe a turnover? No. Well, that was a great block by Isaiah Blacksmith. Isaiah Blacksmith's been all over the paint, it seems like, this entire game.
Isaiah Blacksmith, the sophomore center, just went amongst the trees and threw it back at him.
He's going to build his own force of all the blocks he's gotten so far. It's kind of ridiculous.
And Myron McKinney will inbound here.
We have the Eagles inbounding the ball, like he just said. Their coach is Alan Barnett, who's looking snazzy on the side of the line with a little suit on. As
Oh, what a pass there from Person.
Persons to McKinney. McKinney with the three, bringing it up. 37, 38, sorry, 240, or 39, sorry, 246. The Columbia State Tigers, or Columbia State Cougars, pardon me, are leading. Chargers, pardon me. As we have Isaiah Crowley going up for the layup, and it is a miss by Isaiah.
Crowley not able to finish, but Crowley still showing his nifty ability to get into the lane.
Yeah, as we have Samuel Ward passing on to Julius Person, who passes it to the man in the paint, and it is a missed layup.
Tyndall not able to finish there.
So far, we've been fairly scoreless in this half.
Oh, and that'll go too far there for Isaiah Crowley to gather it, and it'll be Dyersburg State's ball.
Yeah. That was a pretty bad pass, I gotta say. It probably wasn't the worst we've seen tonight. I feel like I've seen worse ones tonight, but that was really a good pass, honestly. As we have Julius Person taking the ball forward. We got a nice screen and a score.
Person with a great pull-up, but not able to finish on from the elbow.
It's sort of reminiscent of the Suns when they used to run it from Ari Stoudemire.
Oh, and that was definite miscommunication there.
Yeah, it was, and we have Julius Person, it looks like, inbounding the ball.
And it looks like he was trying to pass to Alexander, who was actually just walking to the end of the bench and wasn't on the court at the time.
It's the hardest camera to run.
As we have Samuel Ward, taking the ball off the key. We have number 42 setting the screen. We have McKinney, who has control of the ball, going up for the three, and it is a make by McKinney. What a great score by Myron McKinney. He's been on fire this game. As you have number 14, Antoine Williams, dribbling the ball, being sized up by Isaiah Moses. As the screen is set by Blacksmith, and a score by number 53, Isaiah Crowley.
McKinney bringing it across half court now, passes it over to Ward.
Ward going and passing to Person.
For a second there, I thought Ward was going to go with a pull-up.
I thought he was going to go for a drive. As Person draws the foul.
Oh, great job by Person drawing the foul on the pull-up.
Baiting, I believe it was number 4.
LaSure there.
Who hasn't really been doing much today. I'm not sure what he generally does because I haven't really seen him play, but he's not really doing too much. He's been kind of empty and quiet today.
He's been really speedy. I mean, he's a very speedy point guard. Looks like he's more of a pass first than a shooter. You don't see him pulling up for a lot of shots.
So it's kind of like Elfrid Payton on the the Phoenix Suns now.
Yeah.
As you have Julius Person going for a second free throw. He just made the first.
And that'll make it 48-43 now with 17:43
in the second
left.
half. Columbia State.
Oh, wow. Great job getting the ball up court, but lost possession there.
Failed conversion, that too.
No, I'm sorry, didn't lose possession. They'll be, still be Columbia State possession. LaSure throwing it in.
We have LaSure throwing it in, and it's going to be targeted to Isaiah Crowley. He goes for a three, and a make. Wow.
Wow, what a shot off the inbound.
Wasn't expecting that to be made. Threes haven't really been their answer this game.
That'll make it 51-43 now. 17:27 left here in the game.
7-point lead as you have Julius Peterson being sized up by Keldrick LaSure. Isaiah Crawford.
Oh, and Ward sandwiched between.
Samuel Ward.
Looks like Ward was sandwiched there between Blacksmith and Anderson and had just
As you
nowhere
see,
to go.
Keldrick LaSure missing the 2. We have Julius Peterson taking up the court, passing it out to that looks like
McKinney, and he's
McKinney,
able to
yeah.
his own rebound.
passing out back to Person after he had his own rebound from his own miss. Person looking for the 3 and a
Oh,
make.
what a shot by
Wow.
Person.
They
I
followed
mean-
up a 3 with a 3.
They're making a 5-point game now with 16 and a half left.
Maybe another
And
overtime.
here comes the trap. This is what I was talking about. Did you see the way they trapped LaSure right when he crossed half court?
Oh yeah, that was a really good defensive possession. Again, I just think that it's good the fact that they're able to contend and contest like they are, because defense has been great on both sides today. I like that last game where defense is kind of more lopsided towards one team. As you have, it looks like number 53 inbounding the ball. Isaiah Crowley inbounding the ball to
Oh, and
LaFleur,
LaSure with a
LaSure.
great move to the rim.
bringing them within 7. Sorry, this game's so excited it's hard to follow. As you have McKinney, who currently has control of the ball, passing it out to Samuel Ward, probably my favorite player on the court right now. You have McKinney, then Ward again.
Oh, what a great fake by Ward, but loses the ball as he's running by and able to recover it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of players kind of lose the thought of like speediness. You know, a lot of people like to go speedy, but they can't control it afterwards.
Yeah, I think his,
As
wow, what a shot by Person with a hand in his face.
Contested too. That's ridiculously good.
Yeah.
What were you saying though?
And Crawley not able to hit on the other end. I was saying, I think Ward, his mind got a little ahead of his feet there.
Yeah. As you see Ward.
Oh, and a
going
great
for
backtrack move.
Yeah. I feel like he's good at the speed, but he kind of needs to slow down a bit, honestly. As you see Person trying to draw through his man, but not able to thread the needle. As he goes up now, and a layup and a miss by Person. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Oh, and that looks like
It looks like
it'll be a turnover.
Yeah,
Dyersburg
turnover.
State will get possession here.
Dyersburg State is currently down 4.
Great pass, but oh no, maybe not.
That looks like it was it kind of looks like a foul.
That'll be Columbia State possession. Keldrick LaSure able to get in the way of that one there.
Sure looks like Keldrick kind of threw him a little bit. I don't know.
I think so, but well, it looked that way to me. But
Oh, it kind of.
it'll be
Maybe not. For a second, I thought Keldrick was limping a bit. But
yeah, it'll
it's fine.
still be Columbia State possession here. That was a great defensive effort there to break up that pass.
Oh yeah, such a great possession. I will say, I feel like it's kind of heating up now. It feels like both games. You know, in the beginning, there's always those cobwebs because it's like the beginning of a
Well,
tournament.
you had, but with the college game, with it being 2 halves instead of 4 quarters, you know, you have that first half where it's kind of a filling out process, and you come out in the second half, you've made your adjustments in the locker room, and you come out the court and you apply them, and that's when you see the basketball, the level of basketball play increase here in the second half, because both teams are planning for each other now instead of having a generic game plan for a team.
I'll also say I feel like the reason why Columbia State is up right now is they actually have a little bit more experience than the Eagles do, than the Dyersburg State Eagles, because there are a lot more sophomores on the Chargers team than there are on the Eagles.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
there's a bigger ratio. It's like 5 to 5 of.
The Dyersburg State Eagles, their only sophomores are Donovan Wilson at guard and Tevin Banks at guard.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
So,
the Chargers have a center that's a sophomore, a guard, another guard, and some forwards. Or there's a single guard, a center, and a couple forwards. But the point is, yeah, I feel like that experience is kind of what's giving them the edge right now because they know how this stuff works. I'm not saying, you know, they may play less time than the other people, but you get my point. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
the experience always helps. As you see, Keldrick LaSure going for a layup and a nice pass out to number 14.
I thought that was a layup myself there for a second. Sure with the
Wow.
shot and the finish.
That was some great playmaking there, out from 4 to 14, 14 back to 4, where Keldrick LaSure makes the shot.
I'm going to get 56-49 Columbia State with 15 minutes left to go in the game.
Yeah. As you see, Julius Person trying to get off of Keldrick LaSure, trying to say, hey, this is mine, I want to score, and Keldrick just not letting him. Passes out to McKinney.
Oh, what a pull-up there. Oh, nice shot there from Isaiah Moses.
What a nice shot. Yeah, I feel like he's been sort of quiet this game, too.
Yeah, I don't think I've had to say his name a lot tonight.
Yeah.
And Tyndall, good. Oh! Tyndall put on a poster right there by Isaiah Blacksmith.
Really showing how it works, man.
Strong finish.
God, what a nice dunk you got there. And a missed jump shot by Julius Person. As you have Antoine Williams going down. And almost another dunk, but a missed layup and grabbed his own rebound. Number 0, Isaiah Blacksmith, who's been really good on the past 2 possessions.
Isaiah Blacksmith, the sophomore center, is just I mean, we called his name earlier in the game when the first dunk earlier. It was impressive. That one right there against Tyndall, though, he went up strong on that one.
Postered him. And I'm pretty sure from the looks of it, it looks like Blacksmith is the tallest man on the court, too. So I feel like that height kind of helps him out a bit in a way, too. As you see Keldrick inbounding the ball.
And Tyndall will go to the bench here, so...
they're losing that defensive ability that they had.
Oh, and that will be...
a charge, it looks like.
A charge.
A charge by Justin Slocum.
So we're seeing here right now for Dyersburg is another one of those small ball lineups against Columbia State's very traditional tall lineup right now.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that the Eagles are going smaller.
Yeah,
Columbia State's staying larger. I mean, maybe that'll give them the edge. Maybe that's what the coach's state of mind is. As Person goes for a three and a miss.
Not able to make it, and that's where the problem with the small ball lineup will be. It will be trying to collect those rebounds.
Yeah. You're kind of trying to stay faster than your opponent, as you see Antavon Williams trying to size up.
And great little ball handling skills there.
He got him off. And he goes for the three.
And he's able to finish, making a 10-point lead now for Columbia State. 61-51, 13 and a half left.
Yeah. What a great pass to Houston.
Wow. Houston
and a
wide
miss.
open, not able to convert though.
Houston, there's a problem there as Isaiah Blacksmith passes it out to number 14, and Antavon Williams.
And Isaiah Blacksmith down the lane.
Poster, not poster, but slam.
What a finish. And you know he's feeling good right now.
And I mean, I feel like that kind of pumps up his team too, because him being able to explode like that on the floor kind of makes it like them more motivated.
That definitely helps the team get just a sense of elation, happiness, and that really translates on in their play on the court.
Yeah, but at the same time, they shouldn't get overly confident too.
Exactly.
Because I mean, that's what happened in the last game with Jackson State.
And they had to hold off Volunteer State going into overtime there.
Yeah, because they got a little confident in the beginning shooting all those threes, but. Yeah, so again, it's been a great game so far. It was fairly close in the beginning, but it's kind of fallen off a tad bit. But we'll see. We have 13 minutes left. I mean, before, they're down 15 around this time.
Oh yeah, last
game.
game.
And then they came back. So we'll see what happens. I mean,
and there's still 13 minutes, 15 seconds left. 63-51.
Yeah.
It's only a 12-point lead. We've seen bigger leads.
Yeah.
And today and in basketball in general. So we'll see what will happen here with Dyersburg.
Like example earlier when Kobe was down against the Mavericks back in I think 06, and he was down 30, but he was able to come back basically on his own. So.
And we were talking about earlier. I was telling you earlier about how Dyersburg last week was running that full court press and trap. We saw a little sample of it earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering now, since we've only got 13 minutes left, if they might switch that strategy because it seemed to work a few times they ran it.
I'd hope so. As we have Darrell Houston taking the ball in the point guard position for the Dyersburg State Eagles. Keldrick LaShore backing him up. Oh, and he passes it out to another man. As we see Demarin Armour taking up the floor, being guarded by Keldrick LaShore. There's Houston passing it back to Armour.
Oh, what a move there.
What a spin. Manu Ginobili-esque by Alex Birch. As we have Keldrick swinging it off the floor. Not Isaiah Blacksmith.
That will be a charge
on Justin Slocum. I'm pretty sure that's his...
That is now the third foul here.
I'm pretty sure that's his second charge this game.
I think so. That's now the third foul here for Columbia State in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for drawing charges, but you got to, slow it down a little bit because you don't want to draw them too early.
Yeah.
You don't want to give too many fouls. Like, there's already 3,000 in the game, all by one team. So, as you have Person going for the two.
Oh, nice. Julius Person getting it. That'll make it 63-55, 12 and a half left in this game.
Yeah, they're down 8 now. See what happens as you have Kendrick LaShore being guarded up by Julius Person. I'd make some really bad puns about his last name, but I don't think that's worth it here. As you have Kendrick LaShore being guarded by a Person. Person passes to number 14, who passes it to number 53, who is Isaiah Crowley.
Crowley with a hand in his face.
Contested and all.
Ice water in his veins on that one.
As you have Houston going for 3 of his own. And a miss, sadly. He would have shown him no.
And sometimes you just have to admit, the pull-up 3 is one of the most exciting plays you can see because it's usually quite unexpected.
Yeah, I mean, and even Mr. Make, sometimes it still brings the excitement that
exactly.
you normally wouldn't see. As you have
And fouled there. Chance Anderson fouled on the take.
You have number 40, who is
Chance
Anderson. Mr. Anderson. See, that's what I like about this. There are more people, so there are more names you can give people, like Mr. Anderson, Kendrick, I'm sure. You know, there's a couple, or Keldrick, sorry, I'm sure.
And Anderson will miss the first one. Scores 66-55, 11:41 left in the game. Columbia State ahead.
Columbia State had 66-55. You can see a couple of substitutions being made. Keldrick looks like is, I guess he got taken
he's
out.
just coming back for the
Pretty active
defense.
Yeah. As you see Chance going for his second and making his second.
Person will take the ball across half court.
Person is running the guard spot. Samuel Ward is running the 2. You see McKinney, who's been really
what a
good
pass
there
there from McKinney, but
and
not able to hang on. And
McKinney not able to hang on as they
that'll be
playing a game
turnover.
Playing a game of hot potato. Chargers ended up winning it. They win a prize as number 53 Isaiah Crowley passed the ball out to
What a fake there.
Antoine Williams and
but
an air ball
not able to
and
hit.
a save.
What a save there from Chance Anderson. Very athletic move to be able to pass that one back in,
but it was moot as Julius Person gets the turnover. Julius Person
Oh.
turning it over himself. Wow, that was unexpected. I think they need to slow down this game a little bit. I feel like a lot of it is just coming down to them being a bit too fast.
I think both teams are starting to play with a little bit too much of a sense of urgency.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't think they should have it when there's like 11:02 left in the half, honestly. As you see Julius Person inbounding the ball. Passing out to number 20.
Wide open there. Not able to convert. That was Demarion Armour on the shot.
You have Kendrick LaShore taking it up the floor. Trying to go against Julius Person. I'm kind of surprised because I feel like Julius Person's been in the game for a long time. They have like a really deep bench. I feel like they should start bringing in some of their bench players, honestly. As you have Isaiah Crowley going for a 3 and a miss.
No, not quite able to get up, but offensive rebound. Passes it back out.
Antoine and a miss by Antoine Alexander.
And another offensive rebound by Chance Anderson. He converts on the third chance.
Yeah, give him a chance, he'll make it.
69-55, 10 minutes left here in the game.
You have McKinney, who's been really good, going for a layup and a
McKinney with a great drive there, keeping his man on his hip.
Yep. You see the fast movement by
and
Keldrick.
LaShore all the way down court, draws the foul.
He's getting the 2 free throw attempts, and I will say that his speed is I feel like been a catalyst for this lead too.
Yeah, he's definitely been the motor that's running in this offense as far as just using his speed to get around the court and get the ball up court very quickly, whip the ball around the perimeter of his teammates.
Also, I think the fact that he's a sophomore kind of helps too. Like he has that mental edge over some of the freshman players who haven't really played college level basketball yet. Because college and high school are 2 different levels.
So he maybe hasn't been shooting the ball as much as the rest of his teammates, but he's making sure all of his teammates get to touch the ball, and that's very important in an offense.
Very important. As now he makes misses a second.
Missed the
as
second
Blacksmith gets a rebound and a score.
Isaiah
by
Blacksmith. Wow. Isaiah Blacksmith here in the second half is showing why
he's the starting center for their team.
Exactly.
As you see Julius Person.
Nice move by Person.
Crossing over, and a 3 missed, though. It's been a pretty quiet quarter for Stacey, or a half for Stacey Tindall. He was doing pretty good on the defensive end last time, but now he's kind of getting a bit quieter. As you see, Antoine Williams making a 3-point attempt.
Great shot by Williams there. That'll make it 75-57 now.
Going into a timeout.
9.5 left. It's an 18-point lead now for Columbia State. Do you think Dyersburg State has the time or the momentum to come back?
I think they might. It really depends because, like I said, it only took about 6 minutes for Pioneer to bring it to to an overtime last game. So I feel like it could happen.
That's true.
But the thing is, though, the one thing that Dyersburg has that Columbia State doesn't have is the ability to score on the 3. Like, I feel like Dyersburg has been kind of lackadaisical, not even only from the 3-point line, but from, just playing in general.
Dyersburg didn't really show a lot of 3-point play or the perimeter play in the first half.
Yeah.
And we're kind of seeing them stick to that grinded out down low play here in the second half now.
It's sort of reminiscent of like the Detroit Pistons back in, I think it was 04 when they won the championship.
You could even go all the way back to San Antonio Spurs back in '99.
Oh, yeah, you could. I mean, it's always good to see that kind of team, though, because I feel like a lot of teams, like we were talking about earlier, are like this three-point juggernauts, or they try to be.
Yeah,
and it just gets kind of annoying to see that every single game you see.
It's fun to see a good old-fashioned traditional basketball team with, you know, a traditional lineup.
Yeah. As you have Mr. Samuel Ward taking it up the floor. You see Isaiah Ward passing it to McKinney, who goes for a three and a miss.
Oh, couldn't quite convert. And Tyndall gets the offensive rebound.
There's the man we
all
saw
the way
earlier.
to the rim.
And all the way to the rim. That's the man that we saw earlier in the game.
And that's the man they need back on the floor right now with a 16-point deficit with 9 minutes left.
Yep.
Trey Foster dribbling around all the way to the lane.
As you see him passing out to Crowley, who passes it out to Antoine, who messes up his own man. He crosses him over, passing it out to
Chance Anderson.
Chance
and
Anderson,
wide open
Foster,
for Isaiah
to
Crowley.
Isaiah Crowley.
Oh, good save
Good
there by
save.
Anderson after the and a fourth opportunity here on offense now.
We have Mr. Williams, number 14,
Oh,
trying to cross over his man. Really short on the work.
Did you see the screen there by Isaiah Blacksmith that freed him to get to the rim?
Oh, yeah, and then the layup attempt and take by Foster.
Oh, my goodness. I think he rocked Samuel Ward there a little bit after that screen.
I wonder how Samuel Ward's going to respond, though, with an explosive way, because, you know, it seems like he's the kind of guy that would, you know, because from earlier when he had that, like, look on his face after he made that layup and got the and one. Let's see if he reacts and explodes like he did earlier. As the score sits at 75-59, 8:28 left in the game. You have Demarion Armour taking it up the floor. Demarion Armour being locked down by Trey Foster. Who's kind of giving him a bit of a looseness. I wonder why. Maybe it's because he doesn't really think he has a good three-point ability or what.
I don't know. He's very proven he can make the three-pointer. He did that earlier. I think he's just not trusting from that range. And right there, McKinney misses with a hand in his face.
Oh,
Armour with a scrappy play to get the ball back.
And to see Armour going up for a layup.
And he went baseline and will be forced out of bounds. That'll be a blocking call.
Oh, I thought it was a charging foul, but that's just me. As you see it now being inbounded. It's being inbounded by McKinney.
And still a 16-point lead here for Columbia State. 75-59. 7:51 left here in the game.
McKinney inbounding the ball to Jeremiah Alexander, who passes it to Samuel Ward.
Oh, and Tyndall not able to finish there. And it looks like he'll get hacked on the shot, and he'll take two.
Now, let me ask you this, though. Do you think Tyndall can be the difference maker in a potential comeback? Because he is, like, I feel like the only, other than Blacksmith, I feel like him and Blacksmith are the only pure, like, big men in this game.
I feel like at this point, Dyersburg State needs to stick with what they've been shown they can do best. Slow the game down, throw the ball down in the post for Tyndall and let him work.
I can see that, yeah.
And Tyndall has already proven, too, he's a good passing big man. So if once he starts getting double teamed down low, and kick those back out for the perimeter for wide open three-pointers.
Yeah, true. And I kind of found it surprising as a freshman because I feel like he has a lot more of a skill set than some of the freshmen I've seen so far today.
And he'll miss his second. I'm going to get 75-16. Here's that press and trap.
Wow. It's really a thing to see.
The press and trap here is coming with about a little under 8 minutes left now in the game. 75-60.
As you see Foster driving and passing out to a wide open Raleigh. He passes it to
LeSure finds a wide open shot, not able to finish, and I think that'll stay
in possession of Columbia State.
Yes.
I feel as though they should have taken Isaiah Crowley should have taken the three. He was wide open. There's nobody near him. He hit a three earlier, so I feel like he could have done it again. But I mean, I guess if you're not sure, don't take the shot. As you see,
Chance Anderson missed it there on the take. Oh, couldn't quite get the rebound. That'll be a jump ball.
As you see, it looks as though they're going to be shooting free throws.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a foul, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking it was a foul.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. As you see,
I think even Columbia State's coach is confused about that foul.
Yeah. It looks as though Jurian Ward is shooting the. Is he? He was just in.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Oh, no, okay,
They're
that'll be
inbounding it.
an inbound.
This is confusing, but hey, it's basketball. As Jurian Ward, or Jurian Neal inbounds it to Demarion Armour. Demarion Armour passing to McKinney. McKinney, I feel like should try to shoot more threes, though. He's been pretty good for when he takes them.
McKinney's been great from the outside so far. He's just not able to find himself open out there enough.
I feel like maybe it's a lack of confidence that he has in himself. I feel like you have to have the confidence.
And Tyndall, what a pass. Oh, what a block there.
And what a rebound and make by Samuel Ward, the freshman out of the Dyersburg State Eagles.
And there's that press and trap again. Dyersburg State making sure it's going to be almost impossible to cross half court. And wow.
That fall.
Trey Foster takes a tumble to the court there. Hope he's okay after that one. That looked rough.
Yeah. It looks like it hit his knee pretty hard, but looks like he's okay. He's walking. He's not moving. But yeah, that was Foster to the ground, and it's going to be Columbia State ball.
That'll be a blocking call as well now.
Foster's getting taken out, as is Samuel Ward. Samuel Ward's being taken out for, it looks like, it's hard to tell, but regardless, you see number 11 going up for the layup, Marcus Mitchell, who I haven't seen in this game much yet, surprisingly. But, I mean, look at his shoes. They're pretty nice.
That'll be a charging call as well. 75-62, 6:37 left now.
Yeah, as you see, number 20 taking out the court. Demarion Armour, who's been in the court for a long time. I think we should maybe take him out and rest him a bit.
Tyndall with a great move, not able to finish.
And I think this is kind of a similar story to what it was before. There have been 10 fouls in the game so far.
That will be a charging call as well now.
I'm pretty sure that's his, like, fourth?
So we had 19 fouls in the first half, and we already have 11 here in the second half.
Yeah, there's only halfway through the second half, so you could end up with, like, 20. It's half alone. I mean, that's kind of what you get, though, with, like, grind and pound teams like this.
Here comes the press and trap once again from Dyersburg State. Columbia State gets ahead of it, though.
Yeah. They're figuring out how to block it with the
Good passing there.
Yeah, you see Isaiah Crowley controlling the ball.
Crowley with a strong move.
And it looks like he's getting the free throw attempt, too. As you see, the score is 75-62.
Oh, 77-62.
Pardon me.
So we have a 15-point lead now, 6:06 with a 3-point play opportunity.
Yep.
And that is now 12 fouls total in the second half for both teams.
Yeah.
Brings the game total up to 31 fouls.
Like I was saying earlier, though, I think that kind of comes with the territory of a grind and pound team.
I think so.
Because a lot of teams that like to go into the paint a lot more, you tend to get more fouls in those kind of games as opposed to like, three-point shooting teams who barely draw any, or don't draw any as many, I should say. As you see, Donovan Wilson back in the game.
Oh, nice! Wow, great passing there from Dyersburg State.
Julius Peterson with the nice layup and form. And
wow!
That's like a Hardin-esque play.
What a wraparound little finger roll right there. That had to be hard to get in there.
Yeah, I think Hardin was the one who had that. So Hardin
altered the shot on that one. That was a great job.
And a nice make by Marcus Mitchell.
That'll make it 80-64 with 5.5 left here in the game.
Did you see Demarion Armour missing the free throw shot? You have Antoine Williams going for...
Oh, and takes the trip there after the screen.
It looks like it's a charge to me.
I think they're going to call it a block on that one.
Weird. I don't know. Some of these calls have been kind of weird to me. I don't know if it's just me or not, but... As you see Isaiah Crowley inbounding the ball to his team, I guess it's still possession of Columbia State. Columbia State is... It looks like they're having, like, the refs are talking about it a little bit with the players. But I believe that's just going to be ended up...
I think they're just wiping off this sweat on the floor here so nobody slips and falls there.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. But, yeah, we're going to have Crowley inbound the ball. Now, let's make a prediction. Who do you think he's going to pass it out to when all is said and done with the wipe off the sweat?
Well, I think LeSure's been he's been a great point guard so far. Good job running the motor, and he's already talking to him.
Yeah.
So I think LeSure will probably get the inbound here. I'm not sure if he'll take the shot, though. He hasn't been shooting that much.
Do you mean you're not LeSure? Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it at least once. It was killing me. As you see Marcus Mitchell go for the lip and a miss.
Oh, and
from good.
What's the call there?
I think that's a foul on the active shooting.
I think so. So that'll be sending the line for 2.
Another foul by Samuel Ward. Now bringing it to 14 fouls.
14 fouls in this half. That now makes it 33 total in this game.
We've had 3 fouls in the past minute. That's kind of
been a very chippy game so far. 5:06 left. 80-64. Shooting at the line is
a make by Marcus Mitchell, the freshman forward from the Chargers. Their coach Winston Neal. I kind of like his system. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like if I ever run a basketball team, I'd want to run like a trap sort of set. I feel like that kind of benefits your team the most because again, it's hard to guard. Just not many people know how to run a scheme. And
exactly.
Against it. You have Houston back in the game now.
Sam Ward with a good little move to take the jumper.
And a make. Surprisingly, well, he was pretty contested in that. So I'm surprised he actually ended up making that. As you see, number 14 passed out to
here comes
Isaiah Crowley.
Press and trap, and they got ahead of it there.
Wow.
And that will be...
I believe it was a charge. It looks like...
It looked like a... Nope, they will count that basket. He will go to the foul. He'll go to the strap for 1. And that's the danger of the full court press. If the other team can get ahead of it, it's a wide open lane to the basket.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're a good enough flapper, I feel like you can easily draw charges from it too. Like if you're like a LeBron-esque flapper back in his Miami days.
That's true.
He was good at doing that.
So that'll make it a 19-point lead now for Columbia State with 4.5 left in the go in this game.
You see Donovan Wilson, one of the 2 sophomores on the Eagles.
Do you see any prospects for a comeback now for this Dyersburg State team?
Last time, yeah. This time, no, because again, I think last time it was that one guy that was shooting everything. What was his name? I think it was Stradberry?
Stansberry.
Yeah, Stanberry. No, it's not Stradberry. Yeah, you had Stanberry, who was a really good 3-point shooter. I feel like he was kind of the catalyst to that comeback. As you have number 11, Marcus Mitchell, going for the 3 and a...
That'll hit the top of the basket, out of bounds.
A double bounce and a miss. I feel like fatigue's kind of setting in too. I don't know why I feel like some players have played a long time. Like Samuel Ward has played for a long time. I feel like, since they have so much stuff, they need to rest him. Let somebody else come in for a bit. I can see like 2 people on the bench. I don't think they've played yet. As you see Julius Person taking the ball. He's being heavily contested once again by Keldrick LaShore. Fast point guard who's been pretty well. You see Samuel Ward.
Great pass there to Ward, but...
Who goes out of bounds. Yeah.
Looks like he got tripped up just a little bit there trying to collect the ball by Justin Slocum.
You can kind of see Keldrick kind of adjusting his leg bands a little bit. Maybe fatigue is kind of setting in, and it's kind of worrisome that I feel like they should take him out for a bit. Like you don't want the guy to get injured on the court, especially in a tournament like as crucial as this.
That's true. Dyersburg State will bring across, Columbia State will bring across half court. Dyersburg State playing the double team there, and he's able to get around it. Crowley with 2.
Good job on Crowley, who's able to make the shot pretty well. And you have McKinney, who's back in, shooting a 3.
And that'll give Columbia State a 21-point lead with 3.5 to go.
Yeah, this might be calling it over.
Crowley with another 3, not able to convert.
But I mean, I feel like at this point, all Columbia State has to do is just hold the ball. Slow it down. You don't need to force anything. You're going to win the game, it looks like. They're like, by way too much.
For 3, not able to convert, but another offensive rebound. Another one.
Another one.
5 possessions in one, ladies and gentlemen.
3 throws to be shot by Isaiah Crowley.
And you can tell that Columbia State smells blood in the water at this point.
Yeah, I think their fate is kind of set in stone unless McKinney can get open enough to make a lot of threes. So I feel like he could do it. He's the kind of player that can do such things.
You're starting to see Dyersburg start to play with a more relaxed, laissez-faire approach. They gave up 4 offensive rebounds in 1 possession right there.
And I feel like it's because they kind of just gave up because their lead is they're down 22.
Yeah, once you see a 22-point deficit on the scoreboard with only 3 minutes left, you kind of have an idea that that's not where you want to be.
Yeah, I kind of wish players played with a bit more heart in the sense where like they would actually try to the very end. Even if you were going to lose by 20, I'd still want to try.
Crowley missed the seconds. Person brings it across half court.
You see Person passing to number 5, passing to number 30,
and that'll be out of bounds.
I feel like that play right there is kind of the symbolism for this game. Just like a bunch of missed opportunities that didn't really.
I feel like we've actually seen that exact play for Dyersburg a few times. The SWAT.
I think like 4.
SWAT going up for the layup, and Dyersburg Stadium started to keep possession low inbound.
Yeah, you have Person passing it out to number 30 pass to number 5. Number 5 being Kevin Banks.
Kevin Banks in the game for the first time today.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in yet today. I guess you're finally resting your stars, or their starters, I should say. Because you have Kevin Banks calling for the ball, but pass it out to Houston. Houston, do we have a problem? No, we do not. He makes a
Houston
3.
for 3 with a hand in his face.
Bringing the lead with 19. As you have Keldrick LaShore being sized up by Peterson now.
Oh, LaShore all the way to the rim.
A nice, pretty layup. Well, you know, if he could do stuff, if he could have kept it up consistently, they'd probably be up by so much more.
And that was a beautiful finger roll finish there by LaShore, beating his man to the rim.
Yeah.
Person gonna back up there, measuring himself in the key.
They're up 21. You have Telvin going and passing it out immediately.
Oh.
To Houston, and
Houston with another 3.
Are we gonna we're a bit far off now, but do you think we're gonna see another comeback? Close?
I don't know. Oh, couldn't quite finish the alley-oop there, but what an attempt.
I thought we were about to see something like we would see in Los Angeles a couple years ago, if you catch my drift.
Oh, yeah,
see another
Lob
3.
City.
Oh, man.
Nader will finish that one.
Who would have made that? I could have seen a comeback coming, but we got 2 minutes left. They're up 18. I'm not sure if that.
90-72. Columbia State's in the lead.
And it is a miss. But I mean, you have to be kind of happy for Houston who's actually trying still. You know, even with the odds
and
being
all the
there.
way down court. That's wide open 3, not able to convert.
And turned over.
That'll go out of bounds.
At this point, I think they should just keep Houston in the game and try to let them ball out.
Looks like we're hitting garbage time here. Columbia State swapping out 3 of their starters here. We're coming into garbage time minutes now. Dyersburg State will inbound. 1:43 left, 90-72. And even though in garbage time there,
they're still playing heavy defense.
Copeland right there, great defense on the inbound.
Yeah, they're still playing really good defense at the end of the day.
Don't get me wrong, it's a foul, but it was great defense on the inbound.
Yeah, I mean,
good hustle.
Usually in garbage time, teams don't tend to play much defense either. So
you just kind of watch people run by you.
Exactly.
And we'll have.
It's basically like James Harden in every game that he plays.
We'll have Demarion Armour here at the line.
Yep, going for his first free throw, and he makes it. Good job on him. Makes first free throw.
And that is actually now 17 fouls in the second half. That brings us to 36 total in this game.
Jesus, that's ridiculous. As you see, number 20, Demarion Armour, missing the second free throw.
Oh,
and a steal by number 13.
Great steal there from
Jaron
Neal, the freshman guard.
You see number...
got ahead of that press
Walter
again.
Crawford taking it down the floor. Walter Crawford hasn't played much today. I don't think they played him off. I think now they're just letting him play because they're up so much.
And Marcus Mitchell dribbling on the wing.
Now, I do have to ask, though, while we're kind of in cruncher time a little bit, who do you think would win a matchup between this team, the Columbia State, and the Jackson Generals?
Well, unfortunately, we might not see that matchup for a while if we see it in this tournament. But if we did, I think the Generals would have the advantage. What a
block by.
Man,
what a block
Justin
by.
Slocum went way in the trees to get that block.
Yeah, Slocum and Blacksmith.
1 minute
really
left
good.
now, 23 seconds. Turnover, Dyersburg State taking it up court.
We have Houston going for the 3. Houston, do we not have a problem? We do not have a problem, but he misses the shot, so that may be a bit of a problem.
And what a save.
A save, but a fruitless one, as now Justin Slocum has the ball. Justin Slocum is the same man, I think, who has 2 charging fouls. As the game is just about closing up, it is 90-77, 37.2 seconds left. I think it's over.
Yeah,
there's unless you can somehow get a 10, 15-point shot in this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's such that thing invented yet. We might have to get a way futuristic basketball for that. So score's 90-77. We have a 13-point lead here for Columbia State with 37.2 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure it's over. There's nothing that can be done. I mean, Dyersburg State, they put up a good effort. 77 points is no small feat. But
not at all.
But I just think that there's nothing they can do. Unless you bring Steph Curry onto the floor somehow. I mean, this kind of matches Davidson uniforms a little bit too, the Eagles. Yes,
All right, Columbia State will inbound here. Copeland takes the ball at the wing. Good little ball handling skills there. Ed will recover after he gets it swatted.
That would have been a
blocked at the
nice
rim.
cool thing to see. As you see, it now being crunch time, as there's a turnover.
That's a turnover. That's,
Houston has the ball, but it's.
oh!
Is-
He went down hard.
Oh my goodness, that had to hurt.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Demarion Armour, who has been throwing himself into plays all night and does so again at
Coach,
the end of the game. 13.3 seconds left and still going after it just as hard as he can.
Please just take him out the game. God, he's taking 3 hard
and you
hits.
can see him wince right there as he walks to the walks back to
and he
get ready for his foul line.
And he grabbed his right wrist too, so that might be an issue, especially if he's one of your key players. You should take him out.
Scores 90-77, 13.3 left here.
We're going to kind of see, if they can at least bring their lead back to like under 10. Probably can't, but we'll see. As he misses
Armour
his
missed the first one, being 97-7 still.
13.3 left in the game. You see another free throw being made.
Oh, Demarion Armour makes the second. That'll make a 12-point game. 13.3 left, and
I feel like at this point you should just try to.
And refs will call foul there for the intentional. I'm not sure why they're still intentionally fouling.
I mean, I feel like it's because maybe they want to be down by 10 instead of 12. It's less embarrassing that way. I mean, that's how I would look at it as a player. But that's just me. As you see, number 2 going for the free throws, Jahori Copeland, who hasn't played much yet today.
I love Copeland's shoes. Just have to say that.
I like whoever, I can't say the number, but whoever's wearing the turquoise ones, I like those the most.
Yeah.
Those are nice. You don't see those usually. That's what makes them so special. So you see him going for his second free throw. He made his first. Is he going to make his second?
That'll make it 92-78 with 10 seconds left, and this will probably be the last possession here.
Last possession of the game.
And that'll be an intentional foul.
And he's still going to go for the foul through just to do it.
I'm not sure why both teams are fouling to extend this game. These last 10 seconds is going to take at least 10 minutes.
Probably because they want to get more points on the board. I'd have that same mindset if I played. That's how
It'll be 92-78. We'll have Tevin Banks at the line.
We have him missing the first.
And that is the only, and that'll be, we're probably right on the clock here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll get one more inbound.
Inbounding off the butt, and a
wow,
miss.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your final score, 94-78 Columbia State.
We do appreciate you joining us today for these 2 first games. We have 2 more games coming, but me and my co-host here aren't going to be in the next 2 games commentating. We're just going to be doing other things around the studio. So we appreciate you joining us. I'm Anton Skrobo.
I'm JD Shoemate. Join us for the next game
in about 30 minutes.